probably noticed, this is an update on my wrist. And yes, surgery was done on April the 14th. So I was in and out in the day. I got there for 7 o'clock in the morning. I was out by 5 in the evening. I took the surgery on a nerve block, so I was awake for the surgery because I don't like general anaesthetic. It makes me feel really ill afterwards. So yeah, we did it on a nerve block. I've got no x-rays at the moment of what they've done to the hand. I've got to wait now till the 26th of April before I go and get, I'll show you. This monstrosity off. This weighs an absolute ton, and it does it tires me out just lugging it around. That's why the sling's on at the moment. I've just sat down by the computer with the camera, and the comfiest position for me at the moment is that. But I can't sit there. Can't sit in this position for too long. Makes the elbow hurt. So I have to keep moving around. So yeah, got to hospital at 7 yesterday. They started prepping me at 9. They took me into theatre around 9:45 whilst they're waiting for the block to do its thing. Then when I got into theatre, surgeon says to me, "I'll introduce you to everybody in the theatre." So he introduced me to all the ladies in the theatre that are going to be cleaning instruments, passing stuff and all that. And he was working with 2 other surgeons. So he introduced me to them. One was a student, one was one of his understudies, but he was there all the time. But also in theatre were 2 very, very nice Germans, a lady and a man. And it transpires the joint they've just put into my wrist, it's the very first time they've used it, and they've been looking for a complicated case that might suit their new joint. So if you hear me say thank God for the Germans, that is why. I think why it actually went through is they'd flown over from Germany, bought the joint they'd designed, and there was no way they were going to send them home and not put the joint in. So I think that's why it all went ahead. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. I like that theory. But my main thing is the joint's done. I felt okay after surgery, but I was quite dozy. Even though I'd had a nerve block, I was quite tired. So I sort of dozed on and off all afternoon in the hospital because I couldn't go anywhere. They'd got me on saline drips and all sorts. And they'd got me on monitors. They were monitoring ops every 15 minutes. So I was stuck in bed. I couldn't wander around the ward. That's really pissed me off because I wanted to go for a walk, clear my head. Anyhow, they said at 4:30, you can go at 5. I'm thinking, I'm still hooked up here. But she says, no, that'll be finished by 4:45. And then you can go. Get yourself dressed. I'll give you discharge papers. I'll give you some painkillers. And I'll let you go. And that's what happened. I got picked up. I come home. I wasn't the nicest of people to be around yesterday evening. Best thing anybody could do with me was just leave me alone. I was a bit snappy. I was tired. I was snappy and I was sore. So that's how it affected me yesterday, which was Thursday evening. I was proper. Don't say the wrong thing to me. I'm going to punch you. But I don't want another arm in plaster, so that wasn't going to happen. So I went for a walk. Took Alina with me, the little girl, and we went for a walk around the village, just clear my head. And then she went off to bed with her mum. Mum put her to bed, and I sort of decided about midnight, take 2 painkillers, get comfy, fall to sleep. Slept till about 4:10, and that was all the sleep I got. So I dozed then till 10 o'clock this morning, then got myself up, had some breakfast. So we're into basically day 1 after the surgery now. I felt better today, much better. Still sore because the anaesthetic's worn off now, and trying to get comfy has been my hardest thing all day. Just if I've got to move the arm, I've got to pick it up to move it, because this cast is so heavy and it's still quite painful. I can move my thumb. At the moment I can't move any of my fingers, but I've got a feeling in them, and they're nice and warm, and there's good blood flow in them, so they're okay. But they're really sore to move, so I'll wait till the swelling's gone down before I start working on my fingers. I'm only a day after surgery, so don't push it too hard. I don't want to do any damage in there. But I've been out again tonight. Me and Alina we've been out, had a Chinese. We went for a nice walk and then walked round to the local Chinese. We've had a nice Chinese meal with a little Nav. Mum's got her now, she's gone to bed. So I've just got 10-15 minutes before I decide to turn the computer off and start settling down and get comfy. So thank God it's been done. It's been a long time coming. I feel good tonight. Just got to get comfy. That's the hardest thing. Somehow got to support it, but we'll work around that one. It's easier when you're in the armchair. You can just sit there like that. But lying in bed, it's propping up against a pillar and pray it doesn't fall over in the night. But that's what happens when you've got a cast on. You've got to keep it elevated. I know. I told you I'd bring along. There'll be more videos as I go along. What the frequency is, I don't know, but there will be more videos. I know. It's been a long time coming, and thanks for being there for me. Thanks for all the comments, and more updates to come. Thank you very much.